So it's Monday the 16th of September. I'm just putting this video here. We're still on Rumble. We're releasing another episode tomorrow. But I just need to say this on my main channel as well, because it's becoming increasingly difficult to hold a conversation with anyone in the public. Just all this bollocks. Why does it, just everyone's like on, oh, they said side. It's just everything. You know, like there's already memes coming out because someone I work with showed me, it was quite funny, I'm not gonna lie, a video about they're eating cats and dogs. They took Trump's little statement, made it into a song. This happens all the time. There's this guy who does it with cats all the time, and it was quite funny. But unfortunately, the people who were sharing it believe everything the TV tells them in that sense. One of the girls I work with doesn't particularly like Trump that much, but she's quite open-minded with other stuff as it happens. But it just and this other drug, this Ozempic, whatever it is, this drug that they're giving to everyone who's diabetic. Someone I worked with was sick with COVID about 2-3 weeks ago for a couple of weeks. I didn't get sick myself, but I was in their company quite a lot. But they'd changed their diabetes drugs as well, and they started to lose weight. And it wasn't until after they got well, I said, what, have you got some kind of special drug? They're like, oh yeah, it's that drug that people are taking to, you know, prevent you eating from too much. And I'm like, okay. And she keeps throwing up, or it goes through you really, really quick. And I'm like, you do realise that stuff's not very good, like long term at all. And I said, how long have you got to be on it for? She said, I think the maximum time's 2 years. I'm like, two years. They're paralysing people's stomachs now. It's a very huge portion of your immune system is, and I'm just finding it really frustrating. I actually can't go out anymore. I can't go and talk to people, normal people. I can't even go to the pub. Most of the people I used to go to a certain pub in town, and I love all the people in there. And admittedly, I'm trying not to really drink much. I don't want it to be an every weekend thing, but I haven't been in the pub since probably February, because we had an election, and there's all this election shit going on, and every single person I know in there seems to believe everything the media tells them. And when you challenge it, they get really, really aggressive. And I'm trying not to get aggressive anymore. I'm trying not to get passionate and like whatever about it and go and sort of preach to people. But all the way through the fucking drama of 2020, I got belittled and put down and everything. And, oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. You know, I worked the whole time. And the company I worked for had the contract for people who were sick, who'd done the swab test, to put it in a plastic bag, put it back in a box, take it to a post box, you know, one of those red boxes, we had priority ones. They put it in the red box, and then the collection man was supposed to open the box with a plastic bag, put the box in the plastic bag and go like that, and put the bag over the box and seal it up at the box. That never happened, because there was 50 in a box. Could you imagine when you've got 15 post boxes to empty, that you're going to stand there and bag 50 COVID tests up before moving to the next box, which you have 8 minutes to get to? It's not going to happen, is it? So no, they were just taken out the boxes they were, put into mail bags. Sometimes they were separated, it depends. Brought back to the office and then thrown into a COVID pouch. COVID written on it, colon, whatever it was, on the thing with it. And someone like myself, because the front office where you used to come and collect your parcels, we had that closed for a period of time to prevent cross-contamination. Also stopped selling stamps, because you go, stick it, or you don't actually, they're not self-adhesive anymore. But we stopped trying to make as much contact with people in the beginning. So they closed the front office, and when they did open the front office, they stopped certain services and all this other stuff. But when the office closed, I then went down to the special delivery locker, got a PDA gun, wore no PPE because I can't wear it, and I went, dip, scanned like 300 COVID tests into another pouch, and then stood there with plastic bags going, woo, seal, throw, woo, seal, throw, right? Every day, for a good year, at least, maybe a year and a half. When they eventually opened the front office back up, obviously I had to do that. And then that pouch was taken to, didn't actually go to the mail centre, it went straight to the lab, where a delivery person met a man at a loading bay in a hazmat suit. The irony. I'm like, but still to this day, I am everything going, I should have got this, I should have got that. There's a lot of people who've changed their tune now, right? A lot of people have, and a lot of people who gave me shit back then have changed their tune. But them same people are still listening to the shit coming out of that square box. Oh, they said, oh no, but they said, have you not heard, they said. No, I've not heard, because I've got my own brain and I can watch something and go, actually, that's crap, that's crap. You can see it. You can see it. The amount of people who've lost the ability to think, not critically, just think for themselves. You know, I had to drive to Milton Keynes last week. I've been submitting this convoluted spreadsheet that we have at work. It's just, it's just ridiculous, right? People can't even drive. You know, give way to the right. Obviously, I'm in England. Give way to the right. I got bibbed on a double roundabout, right, the other day. I'm coming onto the roundabout and I'm giving way to whoever's coming onto this roundabout. The person who bibbed me wasn't on the first roundabout, okay? They've come into the first roundabout's junction. I've pulled onto my roundabout and they've accelerated as I've got to, not even crossed the line, and bibbed me and went like that. I went, it's two fucking roundabouts, you dick! It's like, well, you think that, you know, you pull up to a roundabout, you're just going to drive across two without giving way? People, national speed limit, right? National speed limit, there's a round sign with a black line through the middle of it. It means if it's a single carriageway, it's 60 miles an hour unless otherwise stated. If it's a dual carriageway, it's 70 miles an hour unless otherwise stated. It's not 50, then 55, then 45, then 30, then 60, then 55, then 50, and then, oh, we've come up a hill, let's drop down to 45. People can't even stay at the same speed. We had a car, there was a car in front of me and a car in front of that. And he started off at 40 in a 40 zone. He come out the 40 zone, he sped up to 45. We stayed at 45 for about 3 miles. He then sped up to 50. We done 50 for about 3 miles. Every bend he come to, he braked. A 60 mile an hour road. You don't have to brake on a bend unless there's a great big fucking arrow on the side and the word slow on the road. Because the whole idea of being able to do 60 is the road you're capable of doing fucking 60 down. It's just like, honestly. Honest, actual God, I've never, it's just so frustrating. Right, okay, you might want to do 50 down the fucking road. Do 50, that's fine. Stay at 50. Don't slow down to 40 because you've hit ill, then speed up to 55 because you felt like it. What the fuck is wrong with people? It was just the most frustrating. By the time I got to a roundabout where I could overtake, I just drove down the middle of the road. I just like, right, fuck you, down the middle of the road. And there was nothing coming. But I was so frustrated and so angry over absolutely hideous driving. I can see why people have accidents. Because they get so angry and frustrated that they just get out of my way. And you just because of stupidity. That's what the world's doing right now. It's full of people who are just not fit for purpose. Did I just say that out loud? Human race is not fit for purpose. So whoever's got access to the reset button, you know, the button that you just start again, you know, when you play a Sims game or Theme Park Worldwide and you want a new land and you just press a button and it clears everything. Can we do that? I think last time, I think it's actually called Armageddon. So if whoever is in charge, like the creator, whoever they are, whether they're people, a being, an energy, whatever it is, can we just press the button and start again? Because seriously, obviously save something. If there's anything worth saving, save it, but It went wrong last time you pressed this button when Babylon or whatever it is happened. So can we start again? Peace, love and light.